Today I'm going to share with you the number one secret to qualify for over $1 million in funding. So if you would like to access $1 million in funding to take your business to the next level and find out what those secrets are, then start taking some notes and tune in. Over the years, I've qualified for millions of dollars for my own business in terms of funding, loans, lines of credit, etc., SBA, and of course been fortunate to secure hundreds of millions of dollars for tens of thousands of small business owners. At the end of this video, I'm going to actually share a formula that you can implement this secret funding hack that nobody really knows about. It's not talked about, and yet it's so vital and such a big deal. If you have this one item in your business, your ability to qualify for all the funding you want will increase. So how do you qualify for over $1 million in funding? Well, let's get started. Number one, credit is always going to be a factor. All the misinformation out there telling you, hey, just build your business credit and you're good to go. Yes, you need to build business credit, but first it starts with personal credit. So that means you need to understand how your personal credit score is calculated. Understanding that 35% of your credit score is based on how you make your payments, make those payments on time. 30% of your credit score, the next biggest factor, actually is how you manage credit card accounts. You get those credit card balances paid down, and your score will increase. Get credit in the name of your business credit cards that don't report to personal credit, another massive factor that will help you to build business and personal credit. So personal credit probably need to be above a 750 FICO score. That means those cards are paid down, you've got multiple accounts, mortgages, car loans, and credit cards in your history, and those payments, of course, on time. Secondly, you worked on the business credit. That means you've got accounts in the name of the business that are reporting to the business credit. You build out your Dun & Bradstreet profile. You know your Paydex score is an 80 or better. You've got your business Experian Equifax business credit scores set up. It takes some effort. We've got programs that help you out with that, but you've got to have business credit. You've got to have personal credit, but that's not the number one secret. You also are going to need time in business. If you can be 2-3 years time in business, that's going to be very helpful. You need to be registered with your local state in good standing with your business. Obviously, business tax returns need to be filed. All your annual reports with the state need to be filed. Those are all given. But the number one factor that they're going to look at is what's called cash flow. Cash flow is king. It's the most powerful thing that's going to keep you in business, and it's also the biggest factor to help you get $1 million in funding for your business. So what is cash flow? What does that even mean? Here's what it means. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you've had money come in to your business bank account. You've had money go out. You've got payroll. You've got maybe an office rent to pay for. You've got marketing expenses. After you paid those bills and yourself, you need to have a chunk of money left over. That's the cash flow. That's the magic. If you have cash flow in your business, you can reinvest in new projects, in new innovative marketing campaigns. You can invest in more employees, more salespeople. You can invest in equipment and grow and build your business. Obviously, funding plays a big part of that, but to qualify for the funding, they're going to look at two things. They're going to look at your business bank statements, and they're going to look and say, all right, are you bringing in more money to your business bank account than you're taking out? That's another form of measuring cash flow. That's what lenders are going to look at. And so right now, we're seeing a huge trend where more than ever in the last 18 months, business lenders, if they're going to lend out, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, the first thing they're going to look at is what's going on in your business bank account. Are you keeping the balance high? Are you bouncing checks? Do you have negative balance days? If you put your bank account in the negative, that is an SOS, that's a 911 emergency red light that you're going out of business. So you've got to manage that cash flow. So how do you do that? Well, the first thing you got to do is actually create cash flow. Nobody teaches us about this, but when you have a product or service, you're going to have cost to fulfill in that product. You're going to have cost to acquire a client. If you can figure out that there's a decent amount left over after you have your costs and you have enough to pay your overhead, now you've got money left over in cash flow. And so what we've been working on for the last few months is we're actually creating a free PDF that's going to share the 3 cash flow secrets to generate $1 million in cash flow. So if you would like to get access to that, if that would be valuable for you and your business, comment below, and when it's ready, we'll share the free download link, the 3 cash flow secrets that we use to build an 8-figure business and that you can use to generate 7 figures in cash flow and profits to take your business to the next level and, of course, qualify for $1 million in funding at the same time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want that free PDF that we're working on, go ahead and comment below and we'll send you the download link as soon as it's ready. Come on back, share this with other entrepreneurs, and let's win in 2024.